Hi, this is Mike with Miller Marine Products. Today I'm making a video on my rail system. I needed to shoot a new video that showed all my newer blocks and the way they lock up. So I built this nice display. These are some of my strong arm system. We're going to do a video on them later. Right now on this video I'm going to concentrate on just the rail system. So this rail system, to start with, the rail itself is an extrusion, a custom-made extrusion just for Miller Marine Products. We have a patent, U.S. utility patent on this design. This is a piece of 1 inch thick or half-inch thick, 1 inch wide extrusion, very strong. All my blocks are made from 1 inch material. So this block here is mounted on a horizontal surface, which is not as common of a mounting as on the face here, but I wanted to show it because a lot of people don't realize that you can mount a rail like this. So this rail it locks down. We want to slide that off. I want to show you how this mates up. So this block is 1 inch thick, 2 1/4 inches wide, and just under 4 inches long. So that's a heavy duty piece of aluminum. I've got a locking mechanism in here, and this little cover plate is 1/4 inch thick. It's all held together. Everything's super, super strong. So what happens is this slides in here like so, and then it takes very little pressure, and that's locked down. It will not move. It can't rock. It's a really good, strong lockup. You can see how tight that dovetail is fitting in there. Now when you loosen it up, it comes right off. So this happens to be, what I have on here now is this is a Scotty plastic base made by Scotty. And this same bolt pattern you can put a fish-on or a Folby rod holder mount on, but this one has a Scotty. This is my rod holder mount, part of my strong arm system, which I'll get into later, but it's got the same 4-bolt pattern. We've utilized that pattern on all of our holders so that you can always change from a Scotty to one of my products and vice versa. So here, this slides onto the rail like so. It'll tighten down. That's locked up solid. So for rod holders, very, very adjustable. You can put it anywhere you want. The rail is small, much smaller than a rod holder mount. So literally you can mount a rod holder mount where you couldn't before because you didn't have enough room to get these bolts in. So it takes very little space to put this in. Then you have this sliding rod holder mount. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this and put it back up top here to get it out of the way, because we're going to move into it not just being a rod holder system, it is a boat accessory system. So you can mount anything from tables to, anything, barbecues. I got guys mounting barbecues, big fillet and rigging tables. All of this stuff is very robust. So here are some of my accessory mounts. So my accessory mounts, they'll slide on like so. They've got a little locking screw. So if you want to leave them loose where you can, maybe for your cup holder, you want to be able to just slide your cup holder around where you want it. You may want to leave that mount loose. If you want to take all of so that it fits nice and tight, it's got a nice little plastic screw on here. Takes a flat bladed screwdriver. And a lot of times I'll just tighten it up enough so I can still move it, but it's kind of cinched down a little bit. So that's the way I got these right now. So again, I make coffee cups and cup holders in 2 different holder sizes. This would fit like a pop can or a water bottle, the standard size water bottles. I make these in white or black. This is all machined. All my plastic parts are machined from Starboard. The mounts themselves here are machined from UHMW because it's nice and strong. So there's a small holder. Here's my large cup holder. My large cup holder has an inside diameter here of 3.5 inches. They're 3 inches tall, so if you want to measure your cup, see if it's going to work. There's the cup holders. Same thing, I got knife holders. This is a 9-inch knife holder. This knife holder, and again, it's all machined from Starboard, and all the hardware on it stainless steel. 3/16 stainless screws, 2 slots for pliers or scissors. There's 2 knife slots in here. I don't slot my knife slots all the way through so that when you push your knife through, it fits tight on the blade and it's not going to just sit there and wobble around and rattle. On the bottom, they're open, so that blade, when it's setting in there, it's covered, but it's not setting up against a material so that it creates rust in between it. So your fillet knives, even though some of them have stainless blades, they're still going to have a lot of carbon in them, and the carbon in the steel is going to make them rust. So this product's got a nice little handle on it, slides right on to that same accessory system. Now maybe I want to go clean my fish at a fish cleaning station. I can grab this with my knives and I can go with it. Okay, so this one will sheath a 9-inch blade. Again, this one's white, same material. You can get either one in white or black. This one will sheath a 6-inch blade, and same design. It slides right on and off. Okay, there's the knife holders. I've got rod holder racks. These rod holder racks are simple in design. The butt of the rod sits on the floor of the boat. You push this in real quick like this, and it's secured. Okay, this T-knob on the side, this is designed to take your line just above your weight or your flasher or whatever you want to hook a hook on there, so that your line's not just tangling on your pole when it's sticking straight up and down. So again, this can go on my rail system. These I should point this out. This takes 2 mounts rather than a single mount. The narrower parts, I'll just use a single mount, but these wide ones, I'll use 2 mounts. So you slide that on there, then we'll adjust this one over to where it fits, and then that slips down on there like that. Now, this particular rod holder has another function to it, in that you can lay your rod down while you're traveling on a trailer. If you have a trailered boat, you can lay your rod down so the rod tip's laying across here and will lay in this little cradle, and then you pull this over the top and it's going to lock your rod tip from bouncing out of that while you're traveling down the road. Then when you get where you're going, you just unlock your rod and stand it up and put it right in here. So that's what that's there for. So I make this rod rack, this is a 4-position. I make it in a 3-position and a single position, and I also make these other rod racks, or these other rod holders, that have, this one has a bait cup in it to put your bait in, or if you want to put your weight in there, you can. Same type of design. With this one, it's got 2 holders, so it holds the rod really nice. Your rod comes in here like so, sets there. When you're ready for it, all you do is do that and you're loose. Okay, this also sets right on one of these single mounts, and you're ready to go. It's got your T-knob, so you can do the same thing with your line that I described before. Okay, there's rod holders. Here's a leader holder that we make. So this is a single. I make this same design in a double leader roller, so there's 2 foam rollers rather than one. It can be purchased either way. Same thing, all machined from Starboard. Here is a scent bottle holder. This will hold round or oval bottles of scent. These holes are for hanging your lures and jigs when you're changing from one thing to another. It's got 2 slots for pliers, scissors, whatever you want to put in those slots. Same thing, we got 2 dovetail mounts. This one, the knife slots are slotted all the way through, so you can push your knife through easily. This bottom one's beveled to help line the knife up when you push it through. This same thing, it slides on here. And that's secure and in place. I make this as well as just a scent holder. I make that with a leader roller on the bottom and a double leader roller. Here's one made out of white with a double leader roller. So it's the same part. We add the leader roller to the bottom. All these are drilled for that. Anytime you want to, if you buy just the scent holder and later you want to decide to put the leader rollers on, you can purchase those separately. So again, this is a double. I make this in a single as well. The sheer number of accessories that we make for this rail system, I don't believe there's a manufacturer in the market that comes close to the amount of accessories that we offer. I've got weight boxes. I've got many more parts that I don't have sitting here right now. A lot of them are out of stock. We've had a really busy month, but I've been wanting to shoot this video for a while, so that's why I'm doing it. So Thank you for watching. Our next video that I'm going to do in this series is going to be on the strong arm system, the new strong arm rod holders. Stand by and tune back in. Thank you.